be talking to you today. I'm going live, and just starting a partnership with Dr. Boyce Watkins and Fly Nubian Queen, and I'm super excited about it. And so, what we decided to do is we decided to just kind of bring you guys some content, really around so many things that I do in regards to, building wealth, improving your life, and just, living your best life. And if for those who don't know who I am Constance Carter, and I am the broker and CEO of Catalyst Real Estate Professionals. We are the largest African-American owned real estate firm in California, and we're growing. I'm also the owner of one of the largest co-working spaces in the Sacramento, California area. I am a cannabis investor. I'm invested in several cannabis opportunities, best-selling author. Do a lot of different things, but most importantly, I'm a wealth activator. And what that means is I live my life. My mission in life is to really help others to do whatever they can to create wealth, to build wealth. And so I really wanted to just come before you and just kind of tell you some of the things that I've done to create my portfolio, to create my wealth portfolio. What does that look like? It's very diverse. The cool thing is not only am I doing it, but I'm teaching my children to do it. And my goal is to help you so that you can teach your children, because there is a huge wealth gap in this country. And I would love nothing more than to close the wealth gap. I don't know if you know, but in Forbes magazine, there was an article just a couple of years ago that said by the year 2053, Black median wealth was going to be a zero. And not long after that, Hispanic median income was going to be a zero also. And right now we're somewhere around $17,000 is our median net worth, as opposed to our white counterparts, which our net worth is about 100. Their net worth is about 117,000. So they have 100 times more net worth than we do. And there are ways to close it. And the great thing is, the pandemic, although it has level the playing field, it has provided more opportunity for us to do much more many things so that we can close the wealth gap. And I'm optimistic. I believe that during this election cycle, during this pandemic, during all the things that have happened in 2020, I just believe that the tides are turning and the shift is changing, and there's going to be a lot of things, a lot of opportunities for us. You have no idea what's on the horizon, but I want to help take you there. I want to help give you the tools that you need so that you can create all the wealth, all the possibilities that you need. So I want to tell you one of the things that I did is I saved my spare change. And with that spare change, I also purchased other investments. What's my spare change? What's my spare change? Do you want to know what my spare change is? I made $30,000. I saved 30. I saved $30,000 in 1 year, saving my spare change. So what that look like? Well, have you ever heard of the Acorns app? Yeah, I use the Acorns app, and Acorns allowed me to put money aside, allowed me to save money, and then it also invested money for me. And I'm gonna show you what that looks like. So one of the things I did is I opened up my Acorns account. I had to take a certain amount of my accounts out. So I added all of my different credit cards, all of my different debit cards, all of my bank account onto my Acorns account. So every time I spent money was saved for me. And then not only was the money saved for me, it was invested for me. So within a year, I was able to build up to $30,000 with the money that I saved with Acorns. And how does Acorns work? Acorns, they take your change and they invest it for you. So how it works? Say you go to the store, you spend $1.85 typically, right? It'll take the 15 cents, 85 cents. It'll round it up to the next dollar. So it'll take the 15 cents and then it'll put it inside an Acorns account for you. So every time you swipe your card, every time you spend money, it takes your change and it puts money to the side for you. So that's generally the principle of Acorns. Well, what I did with Acorns is I 10x'd my Acorns. So I said, okay, well, I don't want just, 15 cents going to Acorn. I want to 10x that. So if it's 10 times 15 cents is $100.50. So instead of, so if I spend $1.85, instead of it taking 15 cents and investing or saving it for me, it will take $1.50, right? Instead, so I would 10x my investments. That's the first thing I did. The second thing I did is I told it to take X amount of dollars out of my account every month or every month or every week or something. No, it's every month. So I think it's something like $300 or $500. Now I spend a lot. I'm a business owner. And so I have all of my accounts connected to my Acorns account. And so every time I spend, every time I swiped, it would take the money and it would put it in my Acorns account. And within 1 year, and I'll show you, within 1 year, I was up to over $30,000. And what I did with that money is I took that money and I invested it in something else to grow my money even further. So what I ended up purchasing is I ended up purchasing a big commercial property, basically almost $1 million commercial property. I was able to get an SBA loan, put 10% down, and from the Acorns money, and also from my cannabis investments. I took the money, put it down on my commercial property, and now I have another source of income. So I invest in cannabis, like I told you in the beginning, and I took the money, the proceeds from that, the investment money from that, and I took the investment money from my Acorns, put it together, and I bought another investment, which is a commercial property, which also yields me a return. But right now I'm talking about Acorns. All right. So let me just show you what the Acorns looks like. I'm going to share my screen. And so right now, if you look at it, because I took $30,000 out. I want to say I took $30,000 out when I bought the property, which was about a year ago, about December of last year. So if you look at my Acorns now, I'm back up about $19,000. It looks like I have about $19,000 in my Acorns account. Now, again, remember, I had $30,000, took $30,000 out. I think actually I saved up to $35,000, took $30,000 out. I left $5,000 in there, and now I'm back up to $19,000. All right. So, looks like my Bank of America had disconnected, so I need to reconnect that. But it looks like I invested over about $1,000 within the last 30 days. Okay. And the great thing about Acorns is it allows you to pick your types of investments. So I have money on here for my kids, and that's the great thing too. So my 3 sons all have an Acorns account. I put $50 in here weekly for my Acorns account that also invests. Well, my son Warren, he's also an investor. He also he not only invests in stock, but he teaches stock classes as well. So he puts money in his Acorns account as well. So that's the reason why his is a little bit higher than his brother's. Hopefully you can still hear me, right? You guys can still hear me? All right, cool. So if that's for my kids. So the great thing about Acorns, again, is not only can you invest for yourself, but you could also set up an investment fund for your children. That is everything. And so I have $50 every week. And I just opened this one up, I guess maybe last month or so, or maybe in the last couple of months. And so $50 a week goes to my kids' account. But if you look here, this talks about the types of investments, and it looks like I got to I have to redo my card. Let's look at my investment potential. So it says basically based upon how I'm investing, by the time I'm 59, I should have $307,000 in my account. By the time I'm 59, I'm 44 right now. So within the next 15 years, I should have saved over $307,000 on roundups. Okay. I should have a return. I should have $176,000 in investments, but a return on my investment is $131,000. That's even better because that's money that you didn't put in, but that's money that you've actually made. So you're saving your money and it's actually investing the money for you. And the great thing is you could tell it what type of investor you want to be. So you could say, I'm a pretty huge risk taker. So I want to invest moderately. I want to invest high risk, or I want to be a low risk investor. And if you look at my roundups, again, it looks like my bank didn't look at a lot of Amazon, but see all of these. So this is when the $35,000 amount invested through roundups. So this has to be within the last, I'm not sure, but there's been 6,796 number of roundups that I've invested in my Acorns. That's a lot. And this is everything. This is connected to a lot of my different accounts. So one of my Bank of America is not connected, but I have probably 4 or 5 different accounts connected here. Okay. My T-Mobile, app, this is probably, I think, my American Express that's connected here with all my Apples. This is another one of my accounts. So all of these different accounts are connected. It looks like I'm a moderately aggressive investor. So I don't invest too aggressively. And this is my portfolio. So they allow you to invest, you're a pretty diverse portfolio, right? So I'm investing in large companies, small companies, short-term, medium. This is my investment portfolio. I can actually change my option to be a different type of investor if I wanted to. So that's the good thing also. And remember, I mentioned earlier that I have it automatically rounding up times 10, right? So you could do times 2x, you could do 3x. I did 10x because I wanted to round up as much as possible instead of it rounding up the bare minimum. Again, if I spent 85 cents, it's only going to take 15 cents out. But if I 10x that, it's going to take, if I spend 85 cents, it's going to only take out 15 cents. But if I 10x that, it'll take out $1.50. Right. So that's how I was able to build up to $35,000 in 1 year on my Acorns. And now me having the $19,000, that's me depleting the funds as of, I think, around December, late December last year. And then now I just built it up to 19,000. So it looks like I'm spending less this year than I did last year. But that's how much I have in my Acorns right now, which I pretty much grew from the beginning as well, from last January, really, because I closed on that particular property on December 31st of last year. So that's pretty much what I did. That's how I made my money. I started, and this is money that you don't even see. That's the beautiful thing about Acorns. This is money that you don't even see. This is money that's just kind of in your account. This is money that, this is your change. So every time you spend, every time you swipe, money is put to the side for you. A lot of us have a hard time saving money, but this is money that actually gets saved for you. You don't have to do anything but sign up on the app, add your bank accounts. As you probably can see, my bank accounts were disconnected. One of my bank accounts was disconnected. But all you have to do is add your bank accounts, add your credit cards, add your ATM cards, add everything, and it puts money over in this account for you, and it invests for you, and it gives you a really robust and diverse portfolio. So PDQ said, I'm a chronic coin saver and I'm very lazy with counting the coins and putting in paper rolls. I'm happy to hear this. That's so good. I'm glad I can help you with that, because this is one of the easiest ways that you could start saving your money today, guys. This is one of the easiest ways that you could start investing as an entry-level investor. You could start entry-level investing today. So I just wanted to share that quick tip with you because, a lot of people are so scared of investing. I know according to Ariel Investment, only 15% of people of color actually invest, like in their company 401k. Only 15% of Black employees actually invest. And so a lot of times we're afraid to invest because we think that it's gambling. We don't know how. There's so many different variables of the reasons why we don't invest. But the beautiful thing, y'all, is there are apps out there that are available that you don't need anything. My son, let me tell you a story. My son is 12 years, well, he's 16 years old now. When he was 12, I bought the Dr. Boyce Watkins stock program when he was 12 years old. And I told all my kids, I said, if you guys take this program, if you guys take this training, I will give you $1,000 so that you can start investing in stock. Okay. My 12-year-old son at the time was the only one that took the time to do it. He took that $1,000 and he made $8,000 from investing from the seed that I gave him. So now my son is not only investing in stock, but he's actually teaching people how to invest in stock, which is a beautiful thing. And I'll have him on here one day. But the other thing my son was telling me today is I mean, I'm seeing him because I get all of the alerts. He's like trading all day, every day. Like 6 o'clock in the morning is when the stock market opens here in the West Coast. I guess it opens at 9 o'clock on the East Coast. So my son is trading stock all day, every day. I mean, it's first thing in the morning, he's trading stock. And he was explaining to me today the method of the madness to his method, or the method to his madness. But the great thing is, he goes, Mom, I invested in this group, this Robinhood group. $5, I'm paying $5 a month, and they're telling me which stock to invest in. And since then, I have been making so much money. So within the last week, my son made over $2,000 trading stock. $2,000 my son made investing in stock. But it's because he's in these little groups. He pays $5 a month to be in this group. This stuff is not rocket science. It's not hard at all. The information is out there. You just have to be willing to go and get it. So I forget the name of the group, but I will put it in the chat today. I'll put it on the thread today, but there are groups out there that will show you exactly what you need to do, how you need to do it. And I remember when I looked at his Robinhood account, which is a app that invests in stock, if you don't know what Robinhood is, and some of his stocks were down, some of it was up, some of it was down. Now, every single stock that he's investing in, he's making money. Every single stock he's investing in, he's making money. Okay. So there's definitely a lot of great information out there that you can get access to. If my 16-year-old son can do it, you absolutely can do it. Ivy Green, you said the power of duplication. You're absolutely right. And I know what you're talking about when you're talking about the power of duplication. When I took my weed money, I call it my weed money because, I'm an investor in cannabis. I took my weed money, I took my Acorns money, and then I purchased the building. And now I'm making money on the building. And these are things, and I'm not telling you anything that can't be done. These are simple things. And so as we go on and I'm going to share everything that I do. I'm going to share with you how I got my SBA loan. Only 3% of African Americans actually get approved for SBA loans. And it's not because of discrimination. It's really because we don't know how to apply. Well, guess what? If you have a business, I'm going to show you how to apply for an SBA loan and to get that SBA loan approved, what you need to do to get all your ducks in a row. I'm going to show you all the things that I did. I'm going to give you that game. I'm going to give you that information so that you can do the exact same thing that I do. But we're going to start off with simple things like Acorns. We're going to start off with simple things like Robinhood. These are things that you could do today. So go to your phone. If you have a smartphone, download the Acorns app. I'm going to put actually the Acorns, let me go here and get my link for Acorns. Let me see. Oh, here we go. I'm about to put my link in here. And if you guys go to my link, you will get $5 extra. Where's I'm going to put it right in here. You guys will make some money on your Acorns. So click on the link. That's my Acorns link. If you go there, you will get $5 for investing in Acorns. And then let me give you my Robinhood link, because if you go there, if you click on my Robinhood link, and I should already have this prepared, you'll get some free stock for using my link. So I'm going to send you that right now. Bear with me 1 second. And then you can start investing today. And the thing about it is you do not need a whole lot of money to start investing. You don't need $5, $10. But if I could show you this really quick, let me show you my portfolio, because and this is what my son has been doing. So show you the money this boy made over the last couple of weeks. Let me see. I'm gonna share my Acorns or my Robinhood screen with you, so you can see my son. He's been doing some really good things over the last couple of weeks. I say my Robinhood, but it's really his Robinhood. So here's my Robinhood account. So this is in the last month. So let's see. My son was down October 28th. October 28th, he was down $8,200. He was down $7,000 October 30th. And see, he's been going up, up. So now he's up to $10,000. So that's $2,000 within the last couple of weeks that he's made in stock. And that's because, and he said it was because when he joined that group, that stock group, that they told him all the great stock to start buying. There's stuff out there that you guys have access to. You just got to know. So I'm going to give you also my Robinhood link so you guys could get Robinhood and start investing today. Where's the link? Oh, there we go. And then join it and get you some free stock and start investing. Again, $5, $10, $20, $50. Not a whole lot of money. Not a whole lot of money. You don't need a whole lot of money to start investing. That's my Robinhood link. You don't need a lot of money to start investing. Start little by little, and then once you get comfortable, then you put a little bit more in. Then you put your $100 in, then you put your $500 in, then you put your $1,000 in, and then you duplicate that, like Ivy said. The power of duplication. The power of duplication is so important. So not only are you taking money, you're investing money, but you're taking that little bit of money that you've invested and made, and now you're investing in something bigger. And now you're investing in something bigger. And now you're investing in something bigger. And that's what I do. So I'm investing in some cannabis stuff right now, but I've taken money from my other cannabis investments and I'm investing in another cannabis investment. The power of duplication. Yes. So that's all I wanted to talk to you guys today. Again, I'll be sharing so much more, but make sure you guys click those links and sign up for Robinhood, sign up for Acorns, and start saving today. If I can do it, you absolutely can do it, because I am not the smartest tool in the show. I just happen to be very resourceful, and I hang out with a lot of smart people. And so Google is your best friend. You can get all this information on Google, but go ahead and click those links and start investing today, because like your life depends on it. If this pandemic has taught you anything, it should have taught you that you cannot have one source of income. It should have taught you that you cannot depend on your job. It should have taught you that you need to diversify your portfolio, and you need to start doing other things to build wealth, because nothing is promised. And of course, the market is up and down, up and down. And one of the things that my son told me today that the group told him was that the market was going to be bullish tomorrow. Whatever that means, he said it means it's good. It means the stock market is going to go up. So we were talking today about different stocks that he's buying, and man, that kid is amazing. He amazes me, but he's putting me up on game. But I'm going to put you up on the same game. All right, that's all I got. If you have any questions, go to ConstanceCarterVIP.com. I have a private mastermind group where I'm going to just be sharing a little bit more information. So I'm sharing a lot here, but I'm going to give you a little bit more, some one-on-one coaching or some group coaching, some things that you can actually talk to me directly about. Go to ConstanceCarterVIP.com. Again, this is a partnership that Boyce Watkins and I are doing to help us just bring you as much information that we can to help you to close the wealth gap, to help you to build wealth, to help you to create a portfolio and a legacy for your family, for your children. Because the Bible says that a wise man leaves an inheritance for his children and his children's children. All right. Peace out. Take care and God bless.